section of communicative English. You know, communicative English is an essential tool in the life of our processing to express our opinions to everywhere. We must know to speak in English with everybody, and we must have the capability to speak in English. For it, we should have the high sound word power with us. What do you mean by the word power? The word power can be derived from the dictionary. Every day, you shall have to write at least 20 words in English. And if you are capable of translating that into Tamil, if you really learn at least 20 words a day, you just imagine every day you learn 20 words in English. In a week, how many words you learn? In 5 days, you learn 100 words. And you must know to make even sentences on it so that your enriching word power in English can improve your vocabulary as well as the group of words that make complete sense along with the denotivity of the time of an action can be more helpful to you to know about the sentence order and also the special parts of speech arranged in it to make yourself to be highly familiar with the context of the presentation in English today. For an example, you can also sectionalize the sections to be synonyms and antonyms in English. How did these words help for you to make your controversial opinion to be properly expressed? Let us see. While there has been a meaning for a particular word, you can also note there has also been a meaning for the concerned word to be oppositively presented for the controversy of your special executions in English. For it, you can have the map of words in the book. See, you just have only the words here, but how can you frame your sentences is very important. For it, you can take the word accepted and rejected. For accepted, there is an opposite rejected. She has accepted the proposal, but he has rejected it at once. Kamala agreed to do the project, but Vimala denied to do the project. You see the controversial sequence in utilizing the concerned word in English to be properly presented for its controversial map of its analysis to be made for such a word in English. It is an opposite word, before and after. I just want to count the dates before your arrival and she will count the dates after your arrival. And you can see bunk. Somu always bunked the classes because he never used to feel very much attending. He never attended the classes properly. So you can see the controversial sequence between these two words. And closely and distantly. You always keep the people to be more closely observed for a sequence of your presentation. And there may be the people to be kept distantly for the view of your approaches too. The people who can be closely kept can only capture your heart for the way of their special qualities in them. But if you may keep the people distantly, that shows they are not intimate to the frequency of the wavelength of your thoughts or ideas. It all depends upon the match of their mind and the provision of the empathy they do. And how about the comfortable and uncomfortable? All of us may feel highly comfortable with our daily ways of sophisticated action sometimes. Some people may not be comfortable with their sophisticated materialism. They may feel highly uncomfortable to have all the materialistic, rich materialistic exposure. And Sheila feels highly convenient to be under the care of me. But Mala feels highly inconvenient to be in the most congested room. So what is the particular frequency of its controversy you can see? Here you can have convenient and here you just have the word inconvenient. early to the school, but Bimala always comes late to the school. So this is the controversy between early and late. That's what we just have the word in English as an antonym. Early and late. Then embarrassing and comfortable. The people sometimes may feel highly embarrassing with the way of our actions. If we are not fair enough to provide something to them, along with the tone of a right tune of the justice, they feel highly embarrassing, and some people may be highly comfortable at all occasions to make themselves to be adjustable to go with every congested environment, because it all depends upon the mood of their ideas. How do they make their mind to be highly comfortable with the sequence of everything? Okay, then punish and praise. Always, we must not punish a person for their silliest and trivial acts of ignorance. Let us ignore all of the smallest and silliest attitude of the trivial behavioral views of action towards us, and we must keep on praise the very good actions of the people. But we should not punish anyone in the world, because forget and forgive is the prophecy of the world. And one can really pursue your studies, higher studies in the biggest city as Chennai or at Delhi or at Mumbai. But some people may stop even their educative, educative path of the higher pursuit of search after they begin. It all depends upon their environmental position as well as the family condition and the suit of your mentality too. Is it so? So pursue and stop come here as the opposite words. Then what about the opposite word or an antonym of strive and wander? Strive and wander. Always the people really want to strive for their special options of the positivity, and you must not keep on wandering your mind with your unstable mood to take up your decisions, unstable decisions. And how about emulate? There are software companies emulate with the positive tone of the special emblem of successions, but some companies neglect the second rated workers who are not to the speed of their expectations. So we must know to keep up ourselves to fasten our actions to the expectations of the company. And sometimes we are really exhausted if we work for a whole day. Usually, the laborious people get themselves to be exhausted after they involve in the greatest task of the severe work. But they must have to be energized with a very good hydraulic vital nutrients to keep up themselves to be very much energetic and nutritive. Because energetic people alone can work more, not the exhausted ones. So always there has been a evolution of the change between exhausted and energized. The next one is pale and fast. Of course, there may be the students failed in their attempts of the previous ones, but the past students should really prove their good attempts to succeed for the higher pursuit of the educative base. So, please don't feel disappointed with the failed attempts, and don't be over proud or over pride to feel about the past attempts of your endeavors too. Everything has to be stably balanced with a mind map of your excellence. And important, which is important in the world, giving much values for our good thoughts is important in the world. There are unimportant sections of the qualities have to be avoided by us, because life is so short we must know to feel ourselves to be highly constructed, to tick up only for the right things to be given the special views of importance. So which is important to you? Only the stable and very good and potent things are highly important to you. And the insane people cannot make the right decision because of the problem in their mental caliber. But the same people can have their special choices of the good hope of pursuit of intelligence to map their higher tasks of actions to be properly valued and evaluated with the green match of excellence. Then love and hated. Always we just want ourselves to be loved for the good actions that we want to prove to everybody. If you want to be loved by everyone, you should have the broad mentality in you to prove yourself as the best friend to everyone. Honesty, loyalty, goodwill can always be the special qualities of you to prove your very good friendship. Is it so? And hater. If we don't have the affirmative or the positive qualities in us, we will be hated by everyone. So, a person can be loved or he may be hated. It all depends upon the quality traits in him, the personality traits of him. And occasionally and frequently, it has been raining from the morning in certain places like Simla and Ooty and Kodaikanal. But frequently in some other places of the drought places, it has been raining. So it is really an amazing thing to be noted. Even the drought places are also being frequently rained. Okay. So occasionally has always been directed controversially with a match of frequently and personal and impersonal. Who has the very personal qualities within and who has impersonal qualities within. So, the personal qualities are to be appreciated and impersonal qualities. What do you mean by that impersonal? Impersonal means that which has not been related to the personal executions of one person's very close book of the history is impersonal because he can reveal it to everyone. Personal means which cannot be revealed to anywhere. So, a person who can be so personal to his emotions can believe only the good friends, not the people of the impersonal views. So, let us be very much qualitative and very much good in our attitude of contributing something to the word map like this to gain the words in English because the words are very powerful. Now, all of you say together accepted, rejected, agreed, denied, before, after, bumped, attended, closely, distantly, comfortable, uncomfortable, convenient, inconvenient, early, late, embarrassing, comfortable, furnished, praise, pursue, stop, stride, wander, emulate, neglect, exhausted, energized, fail, fast, important, unimportant, insane, sane, loud, hated, occasionally, frequently, personal, impersonal. Now can you say on your own? Accepted, rejected, agreed, denied, before, after, bumped, attend, closely, distantly, comfortable,
convenient, inconvenient, early, late, embarrassing, comfortable, praised, pursue, stop, stride, wander, emulate, neglected, exhausted, energized, fed, fast, important, unimportant, insane, sane, loud, hated, occasionally, occasionally, frequently, personal, impersonal.
Very good. Give a big hand for you have beautifully represented all the words with your correct enunciation of pronunciation. So you should know to frame sentences like me. On tomorrow, to stand on your view to give the sentences for all these words in English. If you try like this, at least for 15 words a day, after a month or during the sale of at least 1 month, you can check your level of statistics of the fluency will be very beautiful and affluent on the 31st day, because you just have to give yourself to be the very good hard working person with the work sale of your involved. Okay, thank you students.
Thank you.